Hey everybody, H-Channel here, and it's another Tuesday, which means it's another episode of Form Fight. How you doing? Welcome. Form Fight is a series where we take a look at a Pokemon with more than one form, or a branched evolution, or counterpart Pokemon. We have a look at the differences between the Pokemon in question, and we try and work out which one is the best. And so we can see these Pokemon in action on the battlefield. We have a Metronome battle between them just for a little bit of fun. If you're already a fan of Form Fight and you're ready for more, make sure you hit the like button. We're doing like goals now, because apparently that's what YouTubers do. So let's go for 555 likes. Let's do that. Hit subscribe, by the way, if you're new, so you never miss an episode. And of course, don't forget, use code ACE for 10% off G Fuel. This is still Green Apple, because it's almost like I recorded last week's episode and this week's episode in the same day, hence the same shirt. And who cares? Go get yourself some Green Apple. Code ACE, 10% off. But with all that out of the way, let's have a look at today's challenges. Today on Form Fight, we're going to be comparing the two forms of Glalie, which are Glalie and Mega Glalie. And if you want to see Glalie versus Frostlass, go back and watch last week's episode. Now, when you have a Glalie in your party, it will always be in its regular form. However, a Glalie holding oh god, I can't say this. I hate this one. A Glalie holding Glalie can Mega Evolve into Mega Glalie during a battle and will remain that way for the entirety of that battle. I got there in the end. What makes these two forms of Glalie so different? Let's take a look. According to the Pokedex, Glalie stands at 1.5 meters tall and weighs 256.5 kilograms. Its Pokedex information says its actual body is a rock that isn't particularly hard. Phrasing. Glalie absorbs moisture from the air and drapes itself in an armor of ice. It freezes its prey and chews them whole. However, it prefers to eat Pokemon like Vanillite that are already frozen. As for Mega Glalie, it's 2.1 meters tall and weighs 350.2 kilograms. Its Pokedex data says the power of Mega Evolution was so strong that it smashed Glalie's jaw. Its inability to eat very well leaves Glalie irritated. When it spews stupendously cold air from its broken mouth, the entire area around it gets whited out. That's really tragic as well. Like, Mega Glalie actually has a permanently broken jaw. That's rough. Poor guy. Appearance-wise, as we said last week, Glalie looks like a Jason Voorhees-style hockey mask covering a blue-eyed black rock. And Mega Glalie basically looks the same, but with a massive broken jaw that now hangs open, and a lovely beard, and an icicle horn, because why not? In their shiny forms, Glalie's eyes switch from blue to red, and Mega Glalie's do literally the same, and that's pretty much it. Neat. Now let's have a look at their typing, weaknesses, and resistances. Both forms of Glalie are pure Ice-type Pokemon, making them both weak to fighting, rock, steel, and fire-type moves. They both resist only Ice-type attacks and have no immunities. Now let's have a look at the stats and abilities of these Pokemon forms. Glalie has even stats all round, so as we said last week, you can basically build Glalie however you choose. Its primary ability is Inner Focus, which prevents Glalie from flinching. Flinching is a fear for all Pokemon not blessed with incredible speed, so avoiding having your turn cancelled is always a plus. Its secondary ability is Ice Body, which restores 1/16 of Glalie's HP each turn during Hail. While summoning Hail isn't too difficult in the Pokemon world, especially with an ally with the Snow Walling ability, maintaining it long enough to restore Glalie's HP while still being attacked can prove a little futile. Its hidden ability is Moody, which raises one random stat 2 stages each turn and lowers another random stat 1 stage each turn. This can be an amazing difference maker in battle, both for better and for worse, since it can give Glalie godlike firepower or defense, but can also leave it fragile or even unable to land a blow. As for Mega Glalie, it builds on the basic base stats of Glalie and adds considerable power to its attack and special attack, as well as being a little bit quicker. This, much like regular Glalie, allows you to choose Mega Glalie's offensive prowess, be it attack or special attack, but it's still as vulnerable defensively as Glalie. Its only ability is Refrigerate, which turns all normal type moves into ice type moves, which gives them same type attack bonus for Mega Glalie, and then it adds 20% more power on top. This means moves like Return, Giga Impact, and even Explosion are suddenly even more deadly. Now it's time for me to decide which of the two forms of Glalie I prefer, and I know last week I raved on about how much I love Moody Glalie. Mega Glalie is just something else. It looks so cool. After reading about its broken jaw, I kind of feel bad for it as well, so like there's a bit of sympathy there. It's almost cute in a way, because you know, you're cute with your broken jaw. Like, I don't think I've ever said that in my life. But also it's the fact that it's just got so much more firepower and that little bit more speed that you can actually deal some real punishment with a Mega Glalie, especially with Refrigerate. Like, what an ability. Like, obviously it's the ice type equivalent of Pixelate and Aerialate, but it's just so cool. So this one's really easy for me. Yeah, it's just Mega Glalie, so Nice job, mate. But of course, it's not just up to me to decide which is my favorite. It's up to you guys to decide which is your favorite. But before we do that, before you make any kind of decision, let's see these Pokemon in action on the battlefield. It's time for the Metronome battle. Before we get into it, we will point out these Pokemon have max IVs in all stats, 0 EVs in all stats. They're not holding any items. They've got neutral natures. Even though last week we didn't use hidden abilities, normally on Form Fight we do, so I'm going to keep that tradition going. So regular Glalie is going to have its hidden ability Moody. Obviously, Mega Glalie only has Refrigerate, so it's got Refrigerate. But at least you get to see Moody in action, which is going to be really, really fun. These Pokemon are both the same type as well, so the only advantage or disadvantage any of them gets comes from their base stats. Everything else is all up to the Metronome. Let's go. Here we go, it's Glalie versus Mega Glalie. If you want to see Glalie versus Frostlass, go back and watch last week's episode of Form Fight. Now it's all about the hockey mask Pokemon. It's all about Glalie, and I still feel bad for Mega Glalie and that broken jaw. Like, I didn't realize until now that it's actually broken and not just open. Here we see Thrash, though. Mate, Refrigerate Thrash. It's not very effective, but look how powerful it is. The absolute power behind Mega Glalie. Oh, that's unbelievable, especially Refrigerate. Of course, it powers it up by 30%, so it's basically as if it wasn't not very effective. Spirit Shackle comes out from regular Mega Glalie onto Shiny Glalie. Glalie is definitely a disadvantage stat-wise, but they always are in these Mega Evolution ones. Although, Fiery Dance coming out from regular Glalie onto Witch of the Mega there, onto regular Mega, massive damage as well, and it's going to increase the special attack by 1 stage of regular Glalie. Don't forget, the Mega team has the same defense. You know, the same defense, special defense, and HP. So the same bulk, it's just they've got that little bit more firepower. There's the Luster Purge doubling into that Mega and also lowering its special defense by 1 stage. Oh, and here comes the Moody. Shiny Glalie special attack rose sharply. That's scary for that Mega. Accuracy did drop, though, so that could work in the favor of the Mega team. Regular Glalie's defense has risen by 2 stages, but wait, special defense rose 2 stages, I think, and then its regular defense dropped a stage. Got to keep on track of on top of these Moody boosts because they're confusing. Here's Roost, though. Oh, that Mega is going, nope. Do you know what? I'm just gonna increase my HP close to maximum. Not quite up to maximum, but really up there. The Mega is still locked, the Shiny Mega is still locked into Thrash, takes down that regular Glalie, so we're already down to 1 Glalie versus 2 Mega. Oh my word, you've got your work cut out for you, mate. Shiny Mega, of course, confused due to fatigue. What will Shiny Glalie do here? It's going to go for Searing Shot, avoided by the regular Mega because of that accuracy drop, but the Shiny Mega is not going to, oh my god, is not going to avoid it. The Shiny Mega gets burned as well. Massive damage. That was from full HP as well. And that Mega now has its attack halved because of the burn. So that's great. The attack rises sharply on the Shiny Glalie, but its defense does drop a stage. So that regular Mega is still a problem for this Glalie. Oh my word. What's this Mega going to do? Regular Mega is going to go for Barrage, which will be changed to an Ice type and powered up by 20% by Refrigerate. Critical hit on the first hit. We get 2 hits. 3 hits is that? Not very effective, obviously, because of the change to Ice type, but brings that Glalie down to 69 hit points. Nice. Shiny Mega hits itself in confusion, takes itself out of the game, so we're down to 1 Glalie and 1 Mega. That's incredible. This Shiny Glalie really putting in the work right now, really doing itself justice. Goes for Feather Dance, it's avoided. That accuracy drop is really affecting it. Moody is going to increase its defense by 2 stages. That's what it needed. Its attack is going to drop by a stage as well. What can it do here? The Mega is going for Metronome. It's gearing up and getting ready. It's still got the advantage HP-wise. Goes for Moongeist Beam. Shades of Lunala. Look at that. That looks beautiful with the Mega Glalie doing it as well. And the color scheme matches. Dropping Shiny Glalie down to 15 hit points. What will it respond with? Goes for Magical Leaf. Its special attack is increased by 2 stages, remember, and its opponent had reduced special defense, did a massive amount of damage, and it was a guaranteed hit, so that was a great play as well. The Moody, I missed the Moody boosts, but I guarantee they're just nightmare fuel. Moody is such a great ability, so unpredictable. Metal Claw, though, comes out from the Mega, and that's predictable. 15 hit points gone from the Shiny Glalie. Shiny Glalie goes down, but after what was a fantastic fight, that was really, really fun to watch. So well done to the Mega team, well done to the regular team, well done to everyone, well done to me! So you've heard what I've got to say, you've seen these Pokemon on the battlefield, now it's time for you to make your decision. Which of the 2 forms of Glalie do you prefer? Is it Glalie or Mega Glalie? Let me know in the comments and explain to everybody why your pick is the absolute best. That's where I'm going to leave this episode of Form Fight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, of course hit subscribe if you're new. If you'd like to support the channel like these lovely people down here do, pledge pledge to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/AceTrainerLiam. And of course, for 10% off G Fuel, use the link in the description, code ACE, 10% off. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.